Are you a foreign national who has at least one parent, father or mother, who is a U.S. citizen, but you yourself are a foreign national? Are you a foreign national who has never applied for U.S. citizenship through your parent? The fact of the matter is that you may be a U.S. citizen by birth, but not know about it. Hi, my name is Luis Hess, and I'm here to talk to you today about U.S. derivative citizenship. The fact of the matter is, in order to qualify as a U.S. citizen through your parents, it all comes down to what the rules and regulations are at the time that you were born. So, for instance, if at least one of your parents, that is your father or mother, is a U.S. citizen, and you're born between the years 1952 to 1986, and your father and mother at least spent 5 years in the U.S. before age 14, then you yourself are already a U.S. citizen, irrespective of whether your birth was registered abroad, whether you have obtained a U.S. citizenship certificate, or have a U.S. passport. The fact of the matter is, you are already a U.S. citizen. What I've just described sounds simple in theory, but the application of the law is more challenging. That is, in order to demonstrate, for instance, that your parents were here for, at least one parent was here for at least 5 years before age 14, we're going to be relying on old information. Information can come from the military, can come from the Social Security Administration, can come from medical records, it can come from church records. These different organizations can show when somebody was baptized, show when somebody entered the military, show when somebody went to get vaccinated. That's evidence of your parents, or at least parent, physical presence in the U.S. We also may be relying on testimony or affidavits from individuals who knew your father and mother, such as your own cousins, uncles and aunts, great uncles and aunts, somebody related to your family who has direct knowledge of when and where your father and mother lived in the U.S. So, to put it in a summary fashion, the fact of the matter is the law is black and white, but the evidence that we will need to gather is not necessarily clear or easy to obtain. But nonetheless, it does provide a pathway for somebody to become a U.S. citizen while skipping the green card and visa process. The benefits of doing this process are numerous. The fact of the matter is if you qualify and apply for this, you become a U.S. citizen automatically. Most people obtain U.S. citizenship through either being born in the U.S., being recognized as a U.S. citizen at birth if you're born abroad to U.S. citizens, or go through the green card process because of employment or because of family or something that provides a pathway from visa to green card to U.S. citizenship. In other words, you skip the entire process. You're recognized as a U.S. citizen by the federal government. You get a U.S. passport, and you can come live and work in the U.S. with all the rights and privileges of a U.S. citizen. The law is black and white with respect to if you qualify or not. But it's a little bit more complicated than that because the law changes over time. The law depends on what year you were born and how much time, if applicable, your parents or parent spent in the U.S. So if you'd like to learn whether or not you might be a good candidate for U.S. derivative citizenship, give us a call at 281-205-8540. My name is Luis Hess. I'm an immigration attorney. And if this is something that you have an interest in learning more about, please give us a call at 281-205-8540.